Hey, what's up YouTube? Israel back again with another fragrance review. Today I'm going to do my first sleeper fragrance. I believe it's my first. I don't think I've done another one. The first time I heard about this fragrance was through Frank from Frankincense. Check out his page. I'll leave a link below in the description so you guys can check out all of his reviews. But I don't think I've seen too many other reviews on this one online, on YouTube I mean. So I blind bought this one just judging on what Frank said on his review. And let's see, the fragrance I'm talking about is 24 Gold by Scent Story. Here's the box. Nothing too fancy. It's the same on each side. Let's see here. This I believe this fragrance was released in 2012, if not 13. It really is kind of an unknown right at this point. I don't know how, but I'm just assuming that it was released in 2012. So if I'm wrong, you can correct me if you'd like. That's fine. This fragrance is considered a Oriental woody, and it is also considered a unisex fragrance. Not too much going on with the Scent Story house. All I know is that they apparently make some pretty good fragrances, but they only have these 24s. I think there's like a 24 for men, 24 platinum, and a 24 go dark. I'm not really sure. I haven't tried any of the other ones. Just this one is my first one that I ordered. Let's see. This fragrance was also based on the TV show 24 with Kiefer Sutherland playing the character Jack Bauer, who I guess, you know, if anyone's seen the show, I think each show is like, I don't know, like 24 hours in a day or something like that, or yeah, something like that. I'm not really sure how. It's been a while since I've seen an episode. But so yeah, so this fragrance was based off that TV show, which is one of the biggest reasons why I was a little worried about getting it, because most scents that I've ever come across that have any kind of affiliation with like a big corporation, like a TV show or like a football team or baseball team, normally it's pretty generic. You know, I'm always pretty wary about those because I always usually end up seeing them at the discounters, like as soon as they come out, like at Macy's or Dillard's or something like that. You know, they get taken to the discount stores pretty quick. So, like, if I saw a guy at work told me there was a Batman fragrance that he really enjoyed that he bought from the mall. I think it was like from one of those from Spencer's or one of those gift stores. You know, if I saw that in Spencer's, honestly, I wouldn't think too much of it. I figured they just, you know, found a generic fragrance, a generic juice, slapped a label on it with a picture of a Batman or even a 24, and just put it on the shelf just to make some money because they knew the brand would probably sell, you know, the Batman brand or the 24 brand or whatnot. So yeah, so initially, and I also was a little worried because, you know, it's in the gold bottle, and you know, I don't know about you guys, but I check out a lot of fragrances, and I've come across quite a few clones of 1 Million. And we all know that the 1 Million by Paco Rabanne comes in the gold brick bar or whatever, the gold bar bottle. And so I've come across quite a few knockoffs of 1 Million. Probably one of the most popular that I've seen is the Golden Secret by Antonio Banderas. He made one. It smells just like 1 Million. So I thought this initially was going to be just like that. But, you know, whenever I heard Frank's review, I was quickly, you know, I didn't think that anymore. So, okay, so anyway, at the top we have oud, jasmine, gaiac wood. The mid we have sandalwood, cedar, star anise. The base notes we have vanilla, amber, and lang lang. Let's see. Okay, so I sprayed a little bit on my arm earlier. I'll spray a little bit here. You know, this bottle isn't nothing too fancy with it. This is a 3.4 ounce, and it sprays okay, I guess, for what it is. See, it starts off with a really syrupy, sweet. Okay, the best way I can describe it, the way it starts off, it's like a raspberry jam. Like I'm saying, like the sweetest raspberry jam you can think of. When you pull it out and put it on some toast or something, and you see the seeds in the raspberry jam, that's exactly what I get right from the top. I mean, raspberry jam on toast. Okay, maybe not toast, just raspberry jam on a spoon, and you taste that and you smell that. That's exactly what it starts off with. Really, really sweet. I'm into sweet fragrances, so I immediately liked it. It can be a little too sweet, I guess, at the beginning for some people, but it quickly fades. So don't get too discouraged by the opening. Not really sure what notes give it that raspberryness, that raspberry scent, but I assumed it was the amber and the vanilla and the lang lang, that combination, because there's no raspberry in this at all, anywhere. Trust me, it smells so much like raspberry. I was confused by the fact that there wasn't any in it. So that's pretty cool that fragrances can do that, that you can, you'll have completely different notes in there, and it smells like something that's not anywhere near what's in it, So that's pretty cool. After about 10 or 15 minutes, this fragrance dries down to a spicy, creamy, warm amber vanilla mix, powdery vanilla. Which is, again, I love amber and I love powdery vanilla in my fragrances. I'm a big fan of that. I have quite a few that are like that, but this one is just, so far it starts off very unique. I don't have any raspberry openings to anything like that. So it's, and after a while, after it dries down a little bit longer, you're left with a cinnamony, even though there's no cinnamon in it, spicy, incensey skin scent. And that stays for pretty much the remainder of the life of the fragrance on your skin. So it starts off really good. After the opening, it remains sweet but more spicy and vanilla-y, and then it really breaks down to a final incensey, cinnamon, spicy skin scent, pretty much. I consider this a gourmandish scent because it is very, it's creamy, it's nutty, it's spicy, and this is probably one of the best amber oud fragrances I've ever tried. I'm sure there's better out there. I'm sure there's a lot more out there. I've only tried a few here and there, but at this point where I'm at in my fragrance journey, if you will, it's one of the best that I've tried. And let's see. This the sillage of this, once it dries down quite a bit, the sillage, maybe like an hour into it, reminds me a lot of Givenchy pie. Like whenever you get that waft of Givenchy pie, it smells just like it. And I'm assuming it's from the Gaiac wood and the vanilla. And that's just, I don't know if it's maybe just because when it gets in the air, it just comes off a different way or whatnot. But it really does remind me of Givenchy pie, and I love that. I consider that a masterpiece. And so for this to have that same type of smell when you're walking by, I really liked it because of that. The opening, I should have started with this one, but the opening anyway reminds me of CK1 Shock minus the cinnamon type of, because there starts off with more of a cherry spicy. This one's more raspberry spicy. But that's the only fragrance I can think of right now that really reminded me of from the opening anyway. The price, 1.7, is about $39.60 on Amazon. The 3.4 ounce is $44.58. And for this stuff, that price is well worth it. This stuff, I've heard it by other people saying it in reviews, and I'm going to say it myself, it is niche quality. This stuff is beast. It's my first official beast. I'll put a little deal right here under my chin here. It says Beast Mode fragrance, I think, that I've owned. That's actually, like, this stuff lasts forever. I'm telling you, like the kid from Sandlot, forever. You put this stuff on, it's like 10 plus 12, 15 hours you put this stuff on. It can be easily offensive if you put too much on, so you got to use it sparingly. That's why it's worth just buying the 3.4 ounce bottle, because you won't need that many sprays. I think I went overboard the other day when I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 on each arm, 2 on the chest, 1 on the neck, maybe even 6. I did 1 on the back of the neck because I didn't want to make a little bottle of it quite yet. I wanted to see how long it lasted me without having to reapply, and it lasted all night. I could smell it coming through my shirt all night. I could just, the little waves of the wafts of the fragrance were coming through my shirt as my body would heat up because it's cold outside. So this is definitely a winter fragrance, by the way. Again, it's a winter fragrance because it cuts through the air. I wouldn't recommend wearing this in hot climate because it would really be cloying then, and it would be very intrusive to people around you, and it'd probably offend somebody. Either that or just do one spray and then you're good. But definitely a night scent as well. I wouldn't recommend wearing this during the day. You can do whatever you want with these things, of course. I'm just a recommendation. This is more of a sensual, sexy, warm, spicy fragrance that would do better like on a date, out with a lady, just out at night doing something nice. So that gets me to, I guess, my ratings. My ratings would be projection. I'll give it a 10. Longevity, I'll give it a 10. This stuff is 10 plus 12, 15 hours. Man, it depends on how you apply your body chemistry. On me, the stuff lasts forever. It smells great. I just like it a lot for it being a blind buy and for not having niche prices. I believe it's niche quality. Versatility, I give it a 7 or an 8. Kind of on the fence about 7 or 8, just because it's more of a night scent. I guess you could wear it to work. I definitely just say it's strictly for dates, because it's just very sensual, very sexy. It's very thick and creamy, and it's very cozy. So it's good just to, in cold weather at night. So overall smell, I give it like a 9, maybe even a 10. Man, I just love this stuff so much. Probably a 10. I'm still on the fence. I mean, I've reviewed it quite a bit, and I've worn it for like the last week. But the overall smell is really good. I guess if it just had maybe a couple other things in it, it would be better. But right now, I'd say I give it a 9 just to be safe. Like I said before, seasons would be fall and winter. This stuff is just way too strong to be used in any hot climate. Overall, I give it a 10. Man, I give it a 10 because it just has everything I like. And if you guys haven't seen my videos before, I like fragrances that last a long time, that project, that have good sillage, that get compliments. I'm sorry, I did get some compliments from this, but it is more of it does come off as a more mature scent because it has like kind of an incense dry down. So if you don't like incense or sandalwood, you might not like this one. But I got some compliments from this. They say it's just very, very mature. I didn't mind those. I mean, this isn't like your La Nuit de la Homme or anything like that. That's really like sexy stuff. But this is more just cozy, incensey, cinnamon, spicy kind of stuff. I could even compare it to they don't smell the same, but it just reminds me of the Allure Pour Homme I did the other day. Very sweet and spicy, and stays kind of warm and cinnamony at the bottom, and kind of stays there for the remainder of the life of the fragrance. But I'm gonna give this one a 10. I'm gonna go on a limb and just go ahead and say it's a 10. I really enjoy this fragrance. It lasts for a long time. It hits everywhere that I want to go with it. So that's 24 Gold. Don't be fooled by the 24 moniker. It's the show. I don't think it was that great. Maybe you guys might disagree with me, but the fragrance does not have. I mean, they should have just named this something else. I mean, this is niche quality juice here, and I don't know why they gave the show 24 such a good fragrance, but they did, and they knocked it out of the park with this one. So I'm glad. It's not that expensive, like I said before. It's $44.58 on Amazon for a 3.4 ounce bottle, which is nothing. I mean, they could easily charge over $100 for this stuff for what it does. This bottle should last you a lifetime because you don't need that much to smell great. It's 24 Gold by Scent Story. Let me know if you've smelled some before. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you dislike it. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. Share my videos with your friends if you could. So I just picked up a bottle of Pour Monsieur by Chanel. I might be doing a review for that pretty soon. That's kind of more of a summer fragrance, I think. I wore it last night out with some friends. It smelled pretty good, and it cut through some the cold air. It could be on the fence with that one, but we'll see. But anyway, please rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. That is 24 Gold by Scent Story, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.